talked about you, Sean, and we said what stood out about you. He said attention to detail a couple of times. When he says that, what does that mean to you?
Well, I think it's kind of as it is. Like, you don't leave any stone unturned. You know, it's our job to prepare and prepare ourselves, our coaches, and our players, and put them in the best position possible. And that starts every day. And if there's a slight detail that's wrong or kind of out of place, that's a reflection of me. And I own that, and I take a lot of pride in that because I think if I am prepared, that gives our players and our coaches a chance to be prepared. And if I'm not prepared, well, it's a trickle-down effect, and we all know that. It's the same thing in every industry. You know, you guys deal with the same thing, you know. And so as the leader of this defense, I got to make sure I'm on my game. And it's an every minute, every day type of thing. And I got to make sure I got enough foresight to kind of anticipate what's coming up ahead and making sure I give our guys a plan and a process to achieve our goals.
Defensive philosophy.
Oh.
And what's this defense going to look like?
Yeah. You know, my overall defensive philosophy, and I've talked to our players and our coaches, and it's something that we want to build together, right? I don't think it's something that I can impart on somebody and say, you know, this is the all-inclusive way to play defense. The one things that we've agreed on, we've talked about as a staff and really a group, is there's a certain mentality that we want to reflect. And I really believe in the city's teams got to reflect the city. And we've got some grit, we've got some toughness. We want to be able to impose our will. We're not going to take really anything from anybody. And we want to make sure that people feel us. We want to be able to run, we want to be able to hit, and we want to play smart. And I think that's a reflection of who we are. Obviously, as a Philadelphia Eagles defense, a reflection of really the history of the Philadelphia Eagles defense, and a reflection of the city. And that's what we want to be. We want to be an encompassing part of that. And, you know, one thing I told the team, was it maybe last week at the end of meetings on Thursday, was I asked them if they knew what the word palpable meant. You know, you guys know? Yeah, right? I mean, it's feeling you. And that's what we want. We want to be able to be felt, whether you're watching us on TV, whether you're in the stadium, and obviously on the field. We want to make sure people feel this Philadelphia Eagles defense.
What's something that you can take from your previous stint at Chicago Bears, something you learned that you think you can bring into the job now?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's so many things you learn. You know, there's so many things you learn, and if you're not learning, I think you're really not growing in this deal. And I'm talking, for me, it's a daily process. So, you know, one of the things I learned is I got to continue to find the best ways to put our coaches and players in the best position to win every game. And it's a play-by-play mentality. That, you know, I can't be a play late as a play caller. Because if I'm a play late, that's a reflection on the players and the coaches. And that's on me. And so I got to make sure I stay ahead of it, stay ahead of where the game is trending, and constantly be prepared that way to organize ourselves and give our chances a best chance to win, give our guys the best chance to win. Because, right, everybody's good. And that's the part of the play caller kind of chess match between different play callers in this league. You're just trying to get a little bit more better than on each play than the other person. They're going to win their fair share, and we're going to win our fair share. And at the end of the 70 plays or whatever it is, we better want a little bit more than them. And so the result is get what we want. So I think that was a big kind of reminder